Alright, so apologies for these reviews coming out later than they typically would, because, well, last night when I went to go see, I just went and saw 3 movies, and of course I'm going to give you individual reviews for all of them. But when I got home, I was tired, and I immediately just went straight to bed. So, hence why we're recording the reviews now. But yeah, we're gonna get through all the reviews in individual videos. So, let's start out with the first movie that I went to go see, which was my pick for my IMAX movie that I went to go see for the month of February. But in my next review, I will have a bit of a story to tell about it. And that, of course, is Wuthering Heights. This is the anticipated, maybe not anticipated, adaptation of the book of the exact same name by Emily Bronte. This movie was written and directed by Emeraldfennell, who was the person that gave us Saltburn. This movie stars Margot Robbie, jacobelordi, Hong Chow, Shazad Latif, Alison Oliver, Martin Clunes, as well as a whole host of others. And it tells the story of Catherine and Heathcliff, who are 2 friends who met at a really young age, and they have a really good friendship. And of course, time passes, that friendship kind of turns into kind of a relationship. They have feelings for one another, but they are separated. Catherine goes and marries a wealthy man named Edgar, and then all of a sudden, Heathcliff comes back into her life. And now she is torn between 2 different people. Who will she choose? So, this movie has, I don't want to say a bit of controversy, but a bit of flack coming its way because of the person directing it, Emeraldfennell, which, say what you will about Saltburn, you cannot deny that that movie is not, forgettable. People remember Saltburn for one of 2 things. One, the bathtub scene, which if you've not seen that bathtub scene, I suggest that you approach that with caution. And 2, for the fact that the movie is absolutely insane. But, and this is just my opinion here, in that insanity is a really interesting story of a guy who doesn't really have much, wriggle his way, speaking the right things, saying the right things, doing the right things in more sense of the word, and just finagling his way up to the top. I find that very interesting for a story. And so with this, I'm not the type of person that, will go out of their way to see a romance movie or rom-coms. They're not particularly my cup of tea. But this one kind of interested me because of 2 things. One, the director. I knew that the director's work was, over the top and insane, and that's actually the second reason why. The trailers for this made it look like it was going to be over the top and insane. So, went to go and see this. And yeah, it's over the top insane. But not in, how do I want to say this? Not so much in a sexual way in the same way that Saltburn is. Like, if Saltburn is here, I would say, like, maybe Wuthering Heights is, like, here. Maybe here in terms of, like, the sexual innuendo that's in the movie. Like, it's close, but not really. But yeah, this is absolutely over the top insane. Like, for me, this is the type of imagery and the type of, like, sounds, like musical accompaniment that I would expect from a romance movie. And again, this is just my opinion. People who are fans of the original book by Emily Bronte, they came out in full force when the trailers came out, and they were like, "Oh, I don't like this whatsoever." Me, I'm nonplussed about it because, one, I've not read the book, and two, like I said, not a big romance or rom-com guy. So, I wasn't too bothered about it. I just wanted to judge this purely on its own merit. And it's really, really good. First off, writing and direction. I think Emerald does a really good job of kind of sticking to, I would kind of say, like, period accurate dialogue. I would say for the most part. Yeah, I would say for the most part. And her direction, of course, what she was capable of doing in Saltburn, that perfectly translated to here. Some of the shots were really, really interesting. Like, there's one shot, like, there's a lot of shots in this where you could, like, say you can hang that up on your wall. And I also think that kind of goes hand in hand with the set locations. Set locations and where this movie was shot. Absolutely gorgeous, huh? Like, absolutely beautiful landscapes, which helped so much with the cinematography in this, because it was breathtakingly gorgeous. So, shout out to Linus Sandgren, who was the cinematographer for this movie. Really, really good shots. But there's one shot of Heathcliff just riding off into the sunset, and, like, the sky is, like, red. Like, that's the type of imagery that I associate with, like, a romance novel. So that was really, really cool. The performances in this are also really, really good. Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi are really good in this movie. Their chemistry is absolutely amazing. Hung Chow in this is really, really good as Nellie. She has such a complex role, and she plays that absolutely amazingly. Trying to play both sides, shall we say. And I think she does that to absolute perfection. Shazad Latif, who plays Edgar, I thought he did a really good job, especially towards the tail end of the movie when things are really starting to fall apart for him. He portrays that absolutely amazingly. The music for this was also really, really good. Anthony Willis was the person that did the score, and the songs that are in the movie were done by Charlie XCX. Which, funny enough, I actually went to go see The Moment, which was also really good and also has Charlie XCX in it. And I think the integration of the songs that Charlie made with the score by Anthony Willis, I think those came together absolutely perfectly. And it's the type of over-the-top score and kind of, I would say, I don't want to say cheesy because like the songs are like actually really good, but like the over the top nature of the songs and the score really fit what I envision to be a romance style of storytelling. But again, it's just my opinion. But yeah, man, overall, I had a really fun time watching Wuthering Heights. Fun performances in the cast, really good writing and direction, especially in terms of cinematography, in terms of landscape. Like, I think there is a really good case. You could argue that Wuthering Heights should get an Oscar nomination for production design because the production design in this is like really, really good. I mean, really good. Score and songs I thought were really good as well. And yeah, I just had an overall fun time with this, and I enjoyed myself while watching this movie for sure. So if you are at all skeptical about going to see Wuthering Heights, I definitely think that you should go and check it out. You'll have a pretty fun time with it. But that is just my opinion. What did you guys think of the movie? Let me know down in the comment section below. But I think that's going to be pretty much it for me on this one, guys. Be safe out there. And if your long lost friend slash, person that you had some sort of feelings for comes back into your life, just to be sure to keep yourself open to that option. Because if you go and get married and then, the person that you had feelings for comes back, things could get hairy in an instant. And so I'm just trying to help you avoid those pitfalls. So just keep yourself open to options is all I'm saying. And I will catch you guys next time.